So if I'm being perfectly honest, yesterday was definitely my not very likely to get these credits day. You know, I pretty much knew that the majority of those coasters were probably not going to be open, or the parks for that matter. And so because of that, I wasn't expecting to make many gains on my coaster count. However, today I think will be a little bit better, as I'll be going to places that I know for sure are open, and also we'll get a chance to do one of my most anticipated cultural stops here in Malaysia. So definitely looking forward to checking it out. It's been a lovely, lovely morning, let me tell you. So my original plan was to get to the first destination today by about 8 o'clock this morning. And the problem that I ran into as I'm on my way, I go to grab the toll card. Lo and behold, I find out it has gone missing. And one thing I've learned when it comes to tolling here, you have to use the card. They don't take cash. They don't do plate pictures. So I came back to the hotel after having to drive probably 40 kilometers round trip to finally get turned around because of being in the mountains and the way the highways are. And then on top of that, I asked several agents about where I might be able to get a new touch and go card, because I didn't think I'd be able to get out without one. None of them knew where to get one, when it turned out that there was a shop literally in the front door, or right in the front lobby. And went ahead and I bought a new one. But the entire process of doing everything, trying to see if anybody might have had one turned in, trying to get back, get turned around, all that jazz. Now it is nearing 11 o'clock in the morning, and I'm still at Genting Highlands. So I'm not having a very good day today. We'll just leave it at that. But in any case, I've got it squared away. I got a new card. Unfortunately, I got to eat the cost of money that was put on the old one, which luckily wasn't too terribly much, but still sucks. And then also they're going to charge me a fee for the lost card at the rental agency. Yeah, it's a fun day. But anywho, I'm going to go ahead and wait until tomorrow morning to go to that first stop, because it is on the way to where I'll be heading tomorrow. So I can try to at least get somewhat back on track, and then we'll go from there. So, but now it's time for a bit of a long drive to get up to the town of Ipoh. Lupe works when Lupe wants, and don't you forget it. So the Tin Valley section of the park is where you come to learn more about the tin industry here in Malaysia and the tin mining that took place many years ago. Brought a lot of European traders out this way to get involved with the mining. I seriously can't get over the topography of this place. This is insane. Tarantula Alley. That's gonna be a big pile of nope. Of monkeys that are climbing around up in here is incredible. I've probably seen at least a dozen of them. Just got done checking out the Lost World of Tambun, and I've got to tell you, this park's setting is fantastic. The limestone mountains in the background really add to the atmosphere of this place. I really didn't know what to expect about this place because I hadn't seen as much about it. Saw a little bit on the website, knew they had the water park and water attractions. They have the one roller coaster that we rode here, Lupe's Adventure. Some people won't count it because it's powered. I think it's got enough hills to count. But either way, the setting of this place is fantastic. I would say that it was worth the visit just to see that. But then you add in the great selection of animals to see here that really rounded out the experience. So it's definitely a great stop to make up here in Ipoh to get a chance to see the Lost World of Tambun. But we do have one more stop to see before heading back to the hotel back in Genting. So just got off Boy Boy Caddis coaster, and I gotta be honest with you, this one was a little bit of a surprise. It's a single car coaster. I was thinking it was just gonna be like a standard Wild Mouse, but it actually had a little bit more of a twisted and turning layout. And then on top of that, they had a lot of video effects and a lot of decoration inside. I'm not familiar with the Boy Boy franchise, but this actually seemed pretty well themed. And from what I read, this used to be a Peabody and Sherman coaster. So I'm not sure if it's a little bit of leftovers from the old theme or if it's all completely different than what it used to be. But still a fun ride. Let's go check out Coming Soon, the ride. Damn, it's closed. Getting a little bit of a Hard Rock Park vibe from this place. Please let me find the Robin Williams version of the genie in here. Yeah, that's a disappointment. No genie. Oh well, I guess we'll just have to keep looking around. What's this? Shameless credit. Yes! So I really like Movie Animation Park Studio. It's a nice, cute little park. I do wonder what the status of it is, because when I was looking at the website to get here, they had recently changed from an admission style amusement park to a pay-per-ride style park. And so it kind of made me wonder if the park's in some kind of a bad state. Also made me wonder what were the possibilities that they actually did have a new coaster sitting around here. And realistically, as I was walking around, I was like, there's no way they could have it. But then there was a point when I was walking on the path and I noticed some brown and yellow, like that right back there. I believe that's going to be the Mystery Intamin track that came from Brazil. Now, whether or not they're in the midst of putting it together or if it's just sitting there for the time being, hard to say. But the fact that it is there, it shows that there is a chance that that could actually be the Intamin 10 inversion roller coaster that's listed on Roller Coaster Database. So I just spoke to one of the park employees here, and he confirmed that this was in fact a coaster that came from Brazil. So I think we've got a match based on what's on Roller Coaster Database. I'm gonna see how close I can get to get some better pictures of it here. I am so nerding out over this coaster. So the guy who I spoke to said that they have plans to add another area of the park, and in that area they're going to have up to 5 rides, one of which is supposed to be the Intamin. He didn't say that they had a time frame for it though, that they haven't announced it or anything like that, so it's hard to say what exactly is going to happen. I'm really hoping that this change in the model that they have, where people are paying per ride as opposed to paying an admission, will help them if that was an issue. It could have just been a change in philosophy or something like that. I don't know, but I really did like the park, and I would love to see that Intamin go up, because what a great addition to that park it would be. Sometimes you just gotta get a little dirty. I feel your eyes judging me right now, and you can stop. I've got a 3-hour drive to get back to the hotel. It's gonna be dark. I'd rather not shy away from the main road, so I figured go with something quick and easy and try to get back to the hotel as safe and sound as possible. Thank you for watching this video from Coasting with Culture. If you haven't already done so, please consider clicking that subscribe button down below if you'd like to see future videos. You can also find Coasting with Culture on Twitter and Facebook as well. And of course, for more travel experiences, visit coastingwithculture.com. Until next time, take care and safe travels.